Hello viewers, welcome to India Today. This is Maruthi, Acharya.
And I am Sanjay Ponnappa, and we just completed watching the latest Malayalam film Kalamkaval. So before getting into the details, what's your one-liner of the film?
It's a one-time watch thriller, but performances...
Man, was Mammootty creepy in the film. And it's not a diss. Based on his character, it is appreciation.
Yeah. No. Based on his performance, it is appreciation. On the character...
It's probably undermining the description. The character is not just weird, it is not just creepy. The character is something else on a whole. So getting deeper into the details, what do you like the most in the film?
See, for me, firstly, I will start right with Mamuka because...
Rightfully so.
Yeah, it is so difficult to not talk about him if you're talking about this film because not just his performance, we have been talking about how I was just awestruck. I'm like, my God, what is he doing? Oh, it is... So the character is very complex. Talking about the story, the screenplay, anything without giving spoilers is very, very difficult. So we will refrain. But still, as the film proceeds, right, it gets worse. His performance gets better. The character gets worse. Like, what am I watching? And at this age, choosing this kind of script and backing it as a producer. That's the confidence you get when you have trust on your audience, irrespective of what is the genre it is. If you attempt something, if you try something different. And my God, what a fine actor. He just nailed it. Mamuka is just one of the best things that happened to the film.
The way he has approached this character itself was, like I said, you usually that is not something that sticks to your mind and you don't say it out loud like that when you're talking about a superstar. But he was so creepy, and the character, it gives you that tingle when he's smoking out that ring out every
antiques.
5 minutes. The antiques, exactly. You said antiques. That too. The kind of riz that he was oozing, and after effects of what was happening I really hated that we can't talk spoilers, but the performance was so good. Also, Vinayakan.
Yeah.
Vinayakan also does a very good job with the film as the counterpart to Mammootty's character and the police officer on the case, the investigative officer. So Nath, it kind of showed. I don't think he barely blinked 10 times throughout the film. Right?
Oh.
He had that, stoic, straight, doesn't move his head a lot, is not very expressive until a moment.
Yeah.
So even his character, his performance also should be praised.
Second thing that really worked for me in the film is, again, even though it is based on real incidents, the way they have tweaked the screenplay, the way they have designed the character and presented it on big screen is really amazing. Kudos to the team for taking a subject like this and blending it neatly into the narrative. Though I have some problems with the screenplay in terms of story, writing, twists, and its placement, I think the movie did fairly well.
Another thing that I'd like to give a shout out to in this film is the set design, the design on a whole.
Yeah,
the
production
attention
design.
to detail, production design. From the phones they were using to the vehicles they
Nokia.
were using to everything that was there in the background. Yes, it was very hard to concentrate on all of this while Mammootty and everybody else is doing their magic over there, but like Mammootty was literally doing his magic on screen. But from a TVS moped just standing there to the bullock carts to the kind of shops they were going around to even the wide shots, the recce is so good that they've chosen wide areas where you find such old architecture houses and all of that. So kudos to the team, the recce team, the production team as well.
Technical departments have also done a phenomenal job in terms of music, cinematography. I wouldn't say it is exceptional because Mujib Majid was the music director for Echo also, which we recently watched. It's a good film. The reviews also on the channel. Do check that out as well. But yeah, everybody did a phenomenal job in transporting us into the world.
Yes. I'll also give a shout out to the editing because at places when when it was going, you can see that the edits is matching the music and then there is rapid cuts based on music. So all these things, the coordination you can see and the director's brilliance and finesse with technical departments also can be noticed with it. But music in some places overlapped the dialogue or the intensity of the
in that
scene.
sense.
There were moments where the music was a little too loud and then there was dialogues going on in the background which felt like the second sound instead of that being the 4 sound. So those moments kind of felt like, here music, at least the composing or the setting went a little haywire.
Yes, now getting to the things that didn't work for me in the film, though, like I mentioned, the story, the concept, the investigation, what is the mystery about, what is it? It is pretty interesting based on real incidents, but I felt like the screenplay gave away all the important details pretty early in the film. Though there is an interval twist which came out of surprise and I was really mind blown. Again, like I told, right, all the details were given pretty quickly and it is not about who or why is also kind of revealed. Who is also revealed. So what is the question? How till first half? I feel like the first half was pretty tight, intense, nice, gripping. It is good. But second half feels a little too stretched because I think all the 5Ws and 1Hs have been answered in the first half, because of which, even though you know where it is going, it feels a little too stretched. The characters are traveling. There's not a lot of new information is coming. There's not a lot of key reveals are happening because all the information has been revealed in the first half. So that is why I feel the second half feels a little dull and slow.
I have similar opinion, but I will put it in a different way. While I felt like parts of the first half also was a bit dragged. I know some people are going to attack me.
I didn't feel that way.
In the second half, however, it feels like the whole second half is very uneven. In the first half, these moments can be ignored, can be digested, accepted, all of that. In the second half, it felt like there is a high and then there is a dip which isn't intended. The dip is unwarranted. And honestly, I felt like that climax was a manufactured high instead of an organic one. So when that is there, I felt like there could have been a much more organic way to get to the climax than, this manufactured one. Another thing that I'd like to point out is that there is a point where the perp and the investigators are in close proximity, and then there is this whole twist that happens over there, right? While that is going on, I felt like after that, once again, the separation didn't make a lot of sense. Both characters went on their own paths, and then whatever little connection was there was a very convenient way to keep things going rather than, make it more interesting.
Okay.
I wasn't feeling, oh, he's going to find out now. Oh, he's going to find out now. What's going to happen around the corner? That feeling wasn't there, even though there was this connection that was built. So I felt like that was a missed opportunity to build more suspense.
Okay, could be, but I didn't feel that way, but could be. Overall, though, especially in the second half, the movie kind of become very predictable, generic, and borderline repetitive. But still, it is a decent thriller with a very interesting point and story and some brilliant performances. So for all these reasons, I think this is definitely worth your time in theaters, is at least what I would say.
I would say that this film is definitely worth your time in the theaters for Mammootty's creepiness. I can't stop talking about that. Even if not, if you're just looking for something to watch, if you're a fan of the genre, of the whodunit genre, or all these
Murder mystery investigation thrillers.
yeah, all these psycho killer pugloos out there who just watch day in and day out all these documentaries, I think this film is also made for you guys. Do go to the theaters and watch it. We reviewed the film Dhurandhar today. The review is up on the channel as well. There's a lot of other films that we've reviewed. Just search and you'll find a lot of things. We also write, so go to the India Today website and check out whatever we've written. You just need to search our names and you'll find a lot of things, interesting stuff over there as well. Reviews are also written over there. Do make sure to check all of those out.
With that, this is Maruthi Acharya.
I am Sanjay Ponnappa.
And you're watching India Today.